Welcome to Cooking Kids. I am Nogotula Mdlalose. You're probably wondering what this is all about. Cooking Kids. Well, it can be just about anything, how you wanna define cooking kids, whether it be we're raising kids or we're actually making meals in the kitchen. Anyhow you want to converges to whatever you want it to mean to you. Anyway, let me tell you a bit about me. I'm a 38-year-old mother of two, a 14-year-old boy and a 3-year-old bubbly girl. I'm a professional, I don't know, something. It's just in the air, I don't know what it is. Some fluff flying around. Yes, a professional in the broadcast media industry for well over a decade. I'm married and born and bred in KZN. Hello, fella Zulu. Yes. So this platform is that outlet that I thought one should have, just to kind of talk about what society regards as mundane, your daily errands, your daily occurrences. But actually, you find that those are the things that kind of weigh us down over time because of frustrations, the load, the the expectation to juggle all of those roles that one plays. That is being a parent, that is being a working person, being a professional, and somehow just trying to strike a balance. So, like I said, a mother of two, unmarried, which means I'm a single parent. Yes, single parent. Maybe that's where we can start with our conversation today, looking at that somehow contentious terminology of single parent. Many have asked why single parent when the dad is present there, and it's simple, really. As we know, well, I'd like to think people watching this will be other parents or people who are children or being raised. But anyway, we all know this because we've been kids, we've been in a setup where we've been raised by adults. So you would know that raising a human being, raising a child requires your full presence, your being available 24/7 around the clock, 365 days of the year, all the time. So when I say I'm a single parent, it's because I am that parent that stays with the two children, unlike the dad. In my case, the dads, they don't stay with the kids, meaning they are part-time parents because they don't do the parenting every day, every minute, every second. So that's the reality, is that they are part-time parents and I am a single parent. They are active, they're there, they contribute, but for the mere fact that parenting, raising a child requires you to be present physically, emotionally, and any otherwise. Therefore, the child needs all the time. So that's what I'm doing. But the sad reality is that this is not something. Oh, yes, I'm on my bed. A comfortable space for me, a solace, as a single parent, kind of my space in this intimate home of mine, a solace for whether I'm sleeping or just resting, collecting my thoughts. Yeah, digressing there, back to the point at hand is that the sad reality is there are people who are, or couples or parents who are in a setup of marriage where couples, the two come together, they're supposed to help each other, assist each other, be their everything in everything, do things together, their support structure in everything all the time. Unfortunately, there are single parents in marriages. In some cases, not by choice, you find that the other parent is just taken away most of the time by work, traveling all the time, and just spending very little time at home with the kids, raising the kids, leaving the one parent at home to do most of the work of raising those kids that need the guidance, that need the emotional support, the love, the care that is constant. And there are parents who are married, who live in the same home all the time with their spouses. They either both of them go to work, come back in the afternoon, both of them, yet one of the spouse is just not available as a parent. They don't know how to, this is my assumption, they don't know how to be present emotionally. They don't know how to be. They are there physically every day from morning. They're with the kids, their spouse, and at night they're there together. Yet emotionally, something that is very key, something that I've discovered in the 14 years of being a parent, that it is very important, the emotional aspect in raising a child, because these are holistic human beings that we are raising to be adults, fully functioning adults who actually need their emotional side to be tended to be cared for. However, some parents just can't offer that availability, that support, that presence as far as the emotional aspect is concerned. There are parents, just because they are there, some just believe as long as they provide the physical, the shelter, the food, the clothing, great school maybe as well, yet emotionally they just can't avail themselves. So you find in marriages, some parents are actually single parenting, which is really sad, because that's not what they signed up for. As someone looking from outside, I've never been married, not married like I said. Looking from outside, when you get into a marriage institution, it's not what you sign up for. You sign up for a partnership in everything. So some of these parents, be it the mother or the father, find themselves pulling the whole weight on their own. Kind of like us, honestly. But for them, the other person is physically there, but just can't avail themselves in the other aspects where they are much needed as well. So single parenting is quite diverse. It's quite a thorny issue, but it is there. It is alive. We live with it, and it is what it is. For me, I don't have qualms about it. It's the reality that we live in. I'm raising my kids every day on my own. The parents, the fathers, are present, but they're not staying with me, which makes me a single parent. When the child wakes up feeling sick or throwing up, out, whatever whatever is happening, the child is hurt, do they run to? Me. I'm there. I'm in their space all the time. The father is not. And that's the reality. So I just thought that's just maybe it could be a great starting point, get to know each other and understanding of what this platform is about. So this is a platform, and that's going to be an outlet for your parents, mothers, single mothers, even parents who are in relationships where they stay with their partners, raising the kids together, being married or whatever. But I sincerely believe that the issues are generally the same, because raising kids is raising kids, and having to juggle being a working parent, because that's basically struggling 2 full-time jobs, as many of you would know. Being a parent is a 24/7, around the clock, 365 days demanding job, yet you have to wake up and go and work elsewhere. Like I said, when I introduce myself, I work in a broadcast industry, so I work a 9 to 5 job in a crazy environment, doing live television. Come back home, have to continue and do this thing called parenting, and give it that devotion, that attention that I give to my work that I get paid for, and possibly even more of that, because these are human beings that I'm imparting to, that I'm engaging with, that I am raising. So it's not an easy thing to juggle. Struggling those two things is not easy, honestly. And you feed them. You don't just throw whatever. You have to take into consideration what you're going to prepare for them. That's a topic for another day, moving into the kitchen, moving into the cooking aspect of cooking kids. Today I just thought maybe let's start with the kids aspect of this outlet. I don't want to call it a channel, but it's an outlet. And I'm hoping that you'll get to share your views about parenting. Some of the things I touched on: single parenting, raising these little human beings into fully functional adults. Hopefully you'll share them when you view this conversation I'm having with you out there, and share your views, share your opinions. Let's see, maybe whatever you share with me, it's something that we can talk about, engage, delve into the next time I record another session. I'm not sure about the duration at this stage. I'm just going with how I'm feeling, what I want to express and share. So for now, I think that's about what I'm gonna share with you. Next time, maybe we'll be going into the kitchen. We talk the food, the menu, what we put on the table, what goes into deciding what you put on the table for them. Let's see. Maybe, like I said, it might be a topic motivated by what you share with me on the platform. Feel free to hit me up on Facebook, Nokuthula Mdlalose. You'll see me, there's a lot of Nokuthula Mdlaloses on Facebook, but there's only this one face. So yes, let's chat next time, in a week's time. Might be a different room in my humble home. For now, I'm doing this at night, just more comfortable on my bed. It's the only time I actually can have. I don't know how other people stretch the 24 hours. The kids are asleep, so I'm feeling like, okay, let me try this with my bags, a bed, because it's been a long day, so you'll have to forgive me. But I tried. I put on the lipstick, earrings, dolled up a bit. So, yeah, talk about lipstick. I haven't worn in a while because of mask, COVID-19. Anyway, so next time we chat, engage, get each other thinking. For me, your girl, keep your head up till we meet again or we chat again. Remember to love everyone dear to you always. Bye.